on. We're live. And I'm live. Hello, hello. We're gonna wait. Hi, Ivy. How are you? Let's see. So we can see everything good. Can you hear me? Hello, hello, hello. You're good, a little tired. That means you can hear me because you're answering me. Cool. Sweet. So what's the temperatures running down there? We're going to wait a little bit for people to come in because it's not 6 yet. It's 5:57. I just wanted to make sure I was set up and everything was working properly this time. I wonder why there's such lag. I thought if I had my tablet set up that I would see y'all's messages quicker, but I don't. It's been very hot and then rains hard. Yeah, we're finally getting some rain here. Everything's been all wonky and boy, the lag is horrible. I do something and you guys don't see it for like a while. Is that blurry? Let's move the scissors out of the way and see if that helps. No, it isn't blurry. My hand looked nice and clear. So because it is raining and thundering and stuff here, I have things already cut. Well, a couple of things aren't cut, but that doesn't belong here. I think I have one thing to cut, so that way we could move along quickly. Because I think my crafts take way too long. Oh, thank you. I just slapped some nail polish over the old stuff because I can't find my nail polish remover, and I need to get some. And I just slapped some nail polish on because I didn't want to look like trash up in here like I normally do. I saw those, were they cards or were they just mixed media pieces that you did on, and you tagged Christopher in? I loved those pieces, Ivy. They were absolutely awesome. Now it says I've got 2 concurrent viewers. Let's see. It says 2 watching now, but Ivy's the only one speaking. So I have somebody who watches all the time. Maybe I'm counting. Maybe they count me. I don't know. But okay, it's 6 p.m. We'll give it, I don't want to give it too much longer, because I've been live for 5 minutes, but I told everybody 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Mixed media piece. Yeah, they were gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love those. I was like, oh my goodness. Ah, so it does count me. So it's just me and you at the moment. But we're going to go ahead and get started at 6:02. When my computer says 6:02, we're going to go ahead and start these. That way we're not, dawdling too much. Because anybody who watches the replay, they're going to see like 5 minutes of nothing. So this is a quilting ruler. I don't know if you do any sewing or anything, but this is a quilting ruler. And it is 4 by 4. It's a perfect square. And I'm using that because I have to cut a thing here, and I want to put a line on my paper when I cut it. But you finished it. That's the important thing. And oh my God, as beautiful as it is, you could tell it was a lot of hard work put into it. Very beautiful, very beautiful. So as I was saying though, my trimmer's blade, I need a new trimmer blade, and it's tearing the papers up. And the first card we're going to do for tonight is going to be a stamp I made myself, a digital stamp, which when I figure out how to add them to Etsy, I'm going to add my digital stamps on Etsy. I'm going to have an Etsy store, and that way they'll be inexpensive, and no matter where, you don't have to worry about shipping costs, and just immediate download. You can change them to whatever sizes you want. But this is one of the little stamps I did today. I did it on my iPad. And if anybody wants to see me make one or whatever, I can do that too. I can draw a little thing. So I've been going to other creators' pages and learning how to draw and learning how to, tweak things and do things. And I was like, there's so many stamp sets out there that I want, but I can't afford them. And I'm like, you know what? I wanted a baby elephant. I wanted something to do with the baby elephants. And I was like, well, if I draw it myself, I don't have to worry about how much it costs. And then if I draw it myself, then I can sell the digital file to other people and inexpensively. I mean, I'd have to make a tiny bit of profit and enough to pay Etsy, because they charge you to have stuff up there, enough to pay taxes, which actually I think I'll pass tax off you. I think y'all have to pay the taxes. And then just enough so that I can keep buying supplies for this thing, because now that I have 109 subscribers, I want to be able to really start making some really good content, and maybe we'll get even more subscribers. So anyway, I made a little fox, I made a little panda bear, I drew a little panda bear, I did all kinds of little cute animals, and then I'm going to be working on some flowers and things like that later. But right now, I did the little birthday elephant for tonight. I did that today. And my idea for this, I'm going to end up having to probably cut it, because my idea was to take him and frame him on the card, but I didn't have the die cut that was perfect square. My die cuts are rectangles, they're not squares. I just like, so anyway. So, now that we know what the stamp is that I use, I'm going to color these with an array of alcohol. You know what, Ivy? Yes, you can if you went and watched the videos I go watch. She shows you, and it's just like, whoa, that's that easy? Really? um, Draw So Cute with Weenie, or Winnie. I think it's Weenie, W-E-E-N-I-E. And she's like I want to say a Japanese lady, but she's Asian. You don't know it by the sound of her voice when she speaks, but when you see her in person. But anyway, you'll know it's her if you see a video of her and she's an Asian woman and it says Draw So Cute. That's her. So she teaches you how to do all these little, I don't know what style they're called. I am. And I'll add the links because I want to give her a shout out and stuff so that she gets credit for teaching me. Now, I drew this, so this is my image, but she taught me. She didn't teach me the elephant. I just kept practicing and practicing, and she taught me the eyes. And once I learned how to do the eyes, I just kept practicing with the elephant. And so, but it's Draw So Cute, like DrawSoCute. Draw So Cute. And she has all kinds of little, like, I don't know if they're kawaii or what, I don't know, but. So anyway, so then I took my embossing folder, and I took this red paper, and I put it in my embossing folder, and I ran it through my Sizzix Big Shot Plus, and I have this nice little texture, so I figured this could sit on that, and then it can go onto the white. And then, so if I don't cut this white, then you'll see more of the happy birthday thing. If I do cut the white, you'll see more of the happy birthday thing. If I don't, then the white will act like a frame around the frame, because this is all going to be color. All of this is, I'm going to color it in. So did you have a good Memorial Day? And then for the second card, if we have time and we still want to hang out, my second card is this. And it's really not me doing much of anything because I'm just going to tell you what I did. Oh, I'm sorry, you only see half. I gotta get up here. I have to remember that. So, can you see my scissors? Alright, computer, stop with those notifications. Oh, this stinks because you went fishing and didn't catch anything but a suntan. I was playing around making things so that when I did my live with you guys, I could make it up higher, but I don't want you guys to see anything but this table. Let's see. Maybe. Here, let's see if we do this. Wait a minute. See, I didn't want to be doing any setup and stuff. Let me get this open. Okay. Let's move it over this way a tad bit. Sorry about moving you. But, and then just up a hair. And tighten that down. I want to get that selfie stick that Jess has, because I'm pretty sure. Okay, you should be able to see everything I'm doing now. because I'm pretty sure that our tripods are the same. Pretty sure. So anyway, this one's not really me making a card on here. It's just me telling you how I did it and then gluing it all together, piecing it all together. So I took a die cut that I got during National Scrapbook Day from scrapbooking.com, I believe. If you ordered stuff you got, no matter what you ordered, no matter what your cost was, it was you got a die cut that came with it, and the die cut had the outline as well as the word hello. And so I cut it, I used the die cut and I did it out of glitter. And then I took my Cuttlebug, which they don't have these anymore, I don't think. I think they sold them all. I think they're sold out of these. But when Cricut had their dollar embossing folder sale back, what was it, Black Friday weekend or something? Cyber Monday or something? Anyway, I got this, and so I embossed this card, and then I took Salty Sea, squeezed lemonade, and picked raspberry oxide inks after I embossed it, and I went over the flowers, and then I went in between just to add and mix a little to break, so there was not like a bunch of white popping out at me. And then I just thought this would be really cute. I took this and I cut it out of the pink, the yellow, I did it, not yellow, the pink, the white, and I did it out of black also. But I figured that pink could go in there like that. And then go on there. Won't that be a pretty card? I think that's pretty. So that's my second card right there. So now I'm going to start coloring the elephant. And I'm going to wait and see if you pop anything up so I can converse with what you're talking about. So, let's move this to the side over here. And let's get my alcohol markers that I just have this massive mess. Look, my Shih Tzu got mad at me for drawing. Yeah, I think it'll be lovely too. She got mad at me for drawing and she took my art pencil, which is just a regular number 2 HB pencil. Just a regular pencil, Rose Art wood pencil. And she chewed it. I guess she thought it needed sharpening. She was mad at me though because I was drawing and not giving her flat out attention. So I have Studio 71, which is made by Darice marker. This one is Mocha E10. And then I have Sand, which is E2. And I will use those, I believe. Where'd my stamp go? Okay, let me reorganize. I had it all here, but let me reorganize. What a mess, Linda, what a mess. Okay, so we got my Cuttlebug embossing folders. Put them over there. Put that back up there. So right now we're doing this. We're going to color. And I'm going to take a scrap paper and put it underneath it. Because somebody in, who was it, Christopher's Live? That said if we, or was it you who told me, if we put scrap paper, might have been Jess's, it was Jess's Live. If we put scrap paper underneath, it'll help with the bleed. So then we need the grays for the elephant. So I'm going to have some Nuvo marker, Turtle Dove 487. And this is where I'm not that great prepared. But I mean, I didn't want the live to be over in 2 minutes. And then I have Black Smoke, which I probably won't use though. I might, just to dark, but I don't know. And Let's use the lemon drop for a balloon with I think that's a big jump, 401 to 405 for the balloons, but we'll see. I'm sorry, this is how I'm looking for my markers. Look, it's just a big mess. But until I figure out how to set up over at my actual craft table and do this, this is how I have to have it, because I have to bring everything over here to do the live, and then I take it all back over there. So, okay, for the gray, for the elephant, I have 489 dark slate, 487 turtle dove, and 491 black smoke, which this is actually called thunderstorm grays, I believe. But so those are the 3 gray colors we're going to use for color the elephant. So let's start with that. Let's start with the elephant. The good thing is I can always just print a whole bunch of him out, because I can upload him to Cricut Design Space. That's something else, is when you sell these, is they can be uploaded to Design Space, because the files will be 300 DPI PNGs. So they'll be uploadable to Design Space, and then you can have them cut them, print and cut, however you want. And make them however size or whatever you want. Which, Ivy, I'm not talking to just you. I'm whoever watches later. Replay, if you're watching. Information is for you also. So let's see. Let's start with, I'm still not good at this. Let's start with going over it with this gray. And if you notice, I don't know what the color is looking like there on the screen, but this turtle dove gray is actually, if you look in the clouds, you'll see like the yellowish clouds. Look, the yellowish looking clouds. That's kind of what that reminds me of. So if you're drawing a, let's do that to outline that and make that darker there. There we go. And then we'll take the dark. We're going to knock our markers off onto the floor. And I think the dark slate's actually going to be the better color for my elephant. I don't think that light color is going to be necessary at all. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to even need that color. I think 2 colors is going to be plenty. Oh, you know what I didn't do? My little thing right here. There we go. Now, these Nuvos are bullet tips. I prefer the brush tip because I can put a less pressure and get a smaller line. You notice how thick that is? They kind of go together there. I'm not really going to worry about shading and all. This is kind of a small image. Kind of printed it out small. I guess I could do a little shading right there. Yeah, I don't know. I probably just messed that up, but we'll see. So, Ivy, how bad were you impacted last year during that hurricane? I know a lot of you there in Puerto Rico had a time and a half. Well, that's not. That line right there don't belong there. It'll be cool if anybody buys these and can color way better than me so I can see how good my work can look. Let's see if we can't get that one killed out, toned down just a little. There we go. Oh, yeah, but that sucks as far as months without water and internet and power. It's like months of camping. How were you able to get water? Did they... And are you prepping now for this season? I am. I just went and got some cases of water today. Because it's coming, and I don't want to be dealing with these people who jump the gun and clean the shelves off. And see if we can't use this just to blend it better or something, because it just, I can see all kinds of lines. Nope. Oh well. All right. Oh, so you had some neighbors with waters that work? So I've got 3 different types of markers here. So like for 3 different colors, I've got Style Files, Studio 71. Alright, so I think that blue will be nice for a balloon. And instead of shading, I'm just going to, I have another, where'd the other blue go? It's in here, I know it is. Let's see. There it is. How's it going to be harder? Are you guys not stocked back to 100%? Start saving milk jugs and filling it up with water and stuff. I know it wouldn't last very long, but I make coffee right before the storm. And then I freeze it so that it's iced coffee so that I don't get a caffeine headache if we don't have power or water. That's what I did last year. And it was awesome because I had no way to make my coffee. And I didn't have to deal with that caffeine headache. So this blue I'm using is B4 and B1. B4 is called Denim and B1 is called Pastel Blue. Now that's the thing about this set that I got from Studio 71, these markers, they're so far between the colors. The colors are like so far between, so there's like 3 other color blues in between these. But I'm just going to color like I did in high school, you know, where I'm not mixing. and blending and doing all that stuff, I'm just going to color the balloon. And this though is a brush marker. Let's see. Um, Trying to do this without letting my head go up in there is kind of hard to... Oh, I meant to erase that little line right there. I'm going to have to go back and fix that. And then re-upload. That's the good thing, too, about doing these on my tablet is I can just fix the file. And I guess I need to make those darker, too, so that... Yeah, so, like, I'm just going to make this a dark balloon. Oh, I should have left a little Dumaflache. Then I'm going to put some little bit of blue dots on his hat. And you know, most of the cards I do are aimed at girls, and that's one of the reasons I wanted the elephant, because I wanted something that was aimed at boys, you know. And yeah, I know a lot of people are like this thing about gender stuff, but my generation, that's how we were raised. So anyway, there we go. So we've got that, and then let's use Spearmint Green, which is BG3. And let me move my coffee cup because my kitty cat just jumped up there where I keep it. Let's put it right here so that the kitty cat doesn't knock it over, because I got a little window right there where he can watch out the window. As long as he doesn't try to get up here in our screen, we'll be alright. He's a little, looks like a seal. He looks like Grumpy Cat, but happy, not grumpy. He's the sweetest cat there is out there. I'm telling you, he's a trip. I got very lucky with my animals. They're really good animals, and they're really sweet. My pets. They're my babies, and they know it. Oh, he's just going to sit here beside me while I do this. Now, I don't have red. So, like, you know, for birthdays, you do red. So, I don't want to throw pink. Oh, you know what? I do have red. It's just a Tombow water marker. It's not an alcohol marker. I wonder how big the difference will look. And you know what? I'm not going to use these. I'm going to use my Style File yellow marker. And it is called Lemon Yellow 164 by Style File Marker. And I bought this at Brutus Monroe. So let's... So I went on eBay and was looking around to see, like, if they had sequins and all that stuff. And I found sequins for 99 cents. How sweet is that? That's sweet. Oh, wait. We need to put some yellow in his hat. Need some yellow in his little birthday hat. And I shouldn't have made that light blue, because now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do that background color to be. Maybe I'll do that sand. You know what? I just need red for a birthday. So I'm going to use my Tombow marker, brush marker. And I'm going to just, I'm assuming these are water markers. It's nice and bright. You think anybody will know the difference, that it's not a alcohol marker? I mean, color's color, right? There, it's officially a mixed media. Oh, cool, thanks. It's officially a mixed media, and that looks orange. That does not look red. It's 885 is the number. And I guess maybe that is orange. I guess that's not a red. Alright, let's see. What color's the actual hat gonna be? Oh, we still got some more dots in there. What color, what color, what color? Well, Ivy, you're the only one who's joined me. I've been live for 36 minutes and you're the only one who's here with me. Thank you. Maybe because it's after a holiday, you know? Let's see. Or maybe they'll come in later. I don't know what color to do because I don't want it to be... I guess I'm going to have to do pink because I've got pinks, blues, and yellows, and grays. That's my main basis, and greens. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Let's do this. Let's see if it's that big of a difference when I use this dark blue on these dots. Not really, huh? Changing the blue to a darker blue. Nope. You can't really tell a big difference. Let's do it turtle dove. Let's do the background turtle dove. Should kind of help all the other colors kind of pop a little, huh? Can you still see? Or am I out of the... Let's get that alcohol marker back out and put some of those balloon dots, same color as the balloon dots in here. There we go. There we go. Well, I think it's cute. And let's... Let's change that other balloon to the darker green that I have. YG7 Sage. Let's change this balloon color. Oh yeah, that's really dark. And then I can make the background that lighter green, because I think that'll be pretty. So I really like this green color. Spearmint green. Hey Ivy, what is Louisiana's website called? Her YouTube? Because I found it that one time and then I couldn't find it again. Gyps is pandemonium, right? Pandemonium. But what is Louisiana's? Because you were telling me that she had classes on coloring and I wanted to see it. And for the life of me, I can't find. Okay, thank you. I should make you a moderator. Oh, okay, so she's on Facebook, she's not on YouTube. So this one here is the E2 sand that I'm going over this frame with. And then I'm going to take the brown and I'm going to color in the rest of the frame. The brown was the reason that I really wanted this one set, was because I didn't have that in a lot of my other colors. And a lot of things that I do require, you know, trees and leaves and all that stuff. Nature requires the brown. Okay, My Life in My Craft Room on Facebook. Alright, I will look her up. My frame's a little crooked. Boy, I'm really having to concentrate tonight. No singing. I put that down. That, like that, I guess. E10 Mocha. Trying to make it a little streaky because you know how like wood is kind of streaky looking. Oh, I forgot that I did that color all the way around, so I need to go all the way around. Let's see what we got going on here. And does Louisiana go live every Tuesday night, or if she does, I want to go catch her tonight. Okay, not to be one of them people who are like, pat my own back, but I'm kind of tickled with what I did. It's like, whoa, look at what I did. See if we can't get it to streak a little, like real wood would do. You know, get that grain effect to it. I need a colorless blender so I can pull color away. Oh, almost every day at 3 p.m. Eastern time, our time. Oh yeah, I saw her post in the Brutus Monroe about that. Now I don't know the difference between warm gray, cool gray, or none of that, but I have noticed that when you do the gray, like somebody, somebody was telling Jess to do gray on the outside of their picture, which I think I'm going to end up cutting this because I just don't like how it's a rectangle. It really makes that picture pop up more. And I saw the picture of Louisiana's beetle that she colored. I don't know if she drew the beetle too, but I saw the picture of where she colored it in pencils. And I have some Prism pencils. And where she did it in marker, and it just pops off the page and looks so, I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to color like that. So I want to follow her lives. Our time, good deal. So, okay, we're done coloring. I could blend that with a color, huh? Could take like squeezed lemonade and I don't think so. Now what did I do? Okay. So we've got the red here. And we have the card mat. And I don't have my trimmer, so I don't have my actual measure, but this should be 5.5 this way and 4.25 this way, or 4 this way, because it's just an actual mat. Okay, so this is an actual card mat. It's not an actual. Oh, and so like I was saying, my trimmer is giving me a fit. So because this is 4 this way, and I want to take off. Let's see. Let's put this guy in here. Yeah, he's going to have to be cut down. So my pencil that my puppy dog chewed up. where do we want to do this at? Oh, it says birthday there. But I want to make sure that it says birthday. Okay, and then yeah, I think that'll be perfect. We'll see. So I'm measuring, I'm trying to make sure I got straight lines because my trimmer will tear this up and I don't want it all tore up. So I'm going old school. I gotta get me a converter clock so I can see like what time it is where Ree is. I'm going old school, man. Imagine if I had to take this over to the thingamabobber, Brandland to work. Okay, see, that's still too wide that way, but I want that cupcake. I know, I do things really weird. About 12-hour difference, huh? Mark that and then turn it this way so I can make sure that it's a straight line. This is how I do quilting. Very slowly. Measure. Measure again. Measure it again. I gotta keep remembering to stay in the camera space. I like that. You like that, or do you think I should cut the frame? I think I should cut the frame and pop it up, but still use. I think I should cut it out of there and pop it up. I'm going to give it a second for the lag to catch up so you can answer my question. And I have some sequins and stuff that I can put on now. So maybe I'll do that. You like it with the frame? Okay, I'll leave the frame. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to take my art glitter glue, if it'll come out, because I'm not going to fight with it. I also brought some taped things over just in case. And when you're embossing, do you emboss? Do you have... For those that don't know, the raised side, the bumpy side, that's the embossed side. The part where the things go in, that's the deboss side. So we're going to take the deboss side and put the glue on. Give it that, my glue will come out. Oh, are you going to work for me today? Come on. I need to move this all down. I need to figure out how to get the internet to my craft room so I don't have any noises in the background. I love this art glitter glue. You know, the bottle looks horrible because I've had this for like a year. This stuff lasts me forever. I love it. $8 for a whole year's worth of glue. And I do a lot of gluing. It's crazy. It's crazy, I tell you. And I love... Oh my gosh, it's still coming out. Stop coming out. I think it's getting old. Stop coming out of there. Now this is where my messy side comes in. Let's get that glue moved around. There we go. Is there anybody out there other than me and Ivy? There I go, I'm singing now. The singing crafter. The torturing crafter. She tortures us. And we sign on for it. Ivy, you're the only one who signs on for it. No, other people are probably doing dinner and doing all that stuff. I probably need a later time. I definitely can't do earlier. So I like that just like that. I'm going to have to make a card just like that. That's cool, huh? I think so. Especially, could you imagine Cricut foil? Vinyl foil? That'd be cool. Or the holograph. Oh yeah, the holographic vinyl. That would be sweet. Okay, now let's put some dimensionals. Oh, my glue is just running over. It's taken off. The heat must have gotten to it. You know, they're all like, it can't be shipped in cold weather, and well, I don't think it likes hot weather either. Because I'm about to have a puddle of glue on the table. And I probably should have used my Brutus Monroe foam tape, but I'm using my Stampin' Up! Dimensionals. And I do have a stamp for, oh, you're good for the torturing, okay. I do have a stamp that says a birthday wish over here with me for it. Yeah, after my last one, I kept going, oh my God, Linda, you need to finish that card like you told them you would do. And that's probably, that's one of my things I need to fix. Finish the project completely. Okay. Let's make sure it's the right way. You can see the zip. I like it. I like it. I'm happy with it. Now, where are we going to put the sentiment? Oh, I should have just stamped it right there. A birthday wish. But I didn't put enough dimensionals to hold it to stamp. So, I said to myself, self, you should really think these things through. The only reason I'm not heat embossing the stamp is because I didn't drag all the stuff for heat embossing over here. We are almost finished. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'm going to attempt to do it anyway. And see how it turns out. I think I can, oh look, watch this here. It's probably not advised to do this, but I'm going to attempt it anyway. Oh, and this red cardstock is Brutus Monroe cardstock that came in one of the boxes. I think. Could be my Stampin' Up! Paper. But I'm pretty sure it's the Brutus Monroe paper. Alright, let's take this stamp and put it on the stamp block straight. And this is a May stamp. And it's one of her I Am stamp set. The I Am, We Are. And it has all these little, I think. Pretty sure. I should go grab it and find out. See. A birthday wish. And I'm going to use the Distressed Black Soot Archival ink by Ranger. And I am just going to go like that. I'm just going to come right here And hope that I didn't just mess it up. I am the good example of how not to craft, how not to stamp. No. Ta-da! It worked. Ah. Now, I think we need some doodads on here. I think we need to make it a party up in here. Party on the card. Party on the card. Get on there. It's a party. All over the card. Okay, so what I'm going to do right this second is I'm going to take this little piece of paper and I'm going to dip it into this ink that is dripped all out of my bottle. And then I'm going to dot it right there because the sticky back on that doesn't, I think it came off. So, and that glue that's showing will dry clear. And these are gems that came out of the Brutus Monroe Inspiration box. What you think, Ivy? And are you crafting right now? If you are, what are you making? I like that. I do. So I think that's good. What you think? Am I still live? Are you still there? Oh, it says I have an excellent... I gotta wait. I gotta remember there's a lag and I have to wait. So I'm gonna start putting together the other one. Oh wait, we have to actually put this on an actual card. Watch, I made that bigger than the actual card. And so I didn't bring my score folder over here either. My scoreboard, I didn't bring it over here. So I'm going to line this up. I'm going to line each corner up with each other, but I'm not going to squeeze anything down until I have all these corners lined up. I'll tweak it right there. And then, when I was in the Navy, I was a printer. And one of the tricks to getting a straight fold that I learned in the editing part at Stars and Stripes in Tokyo was, you never start your fold at the end of the card. And I don't know if you guys can even see what I'm doing. You always start it at the middle and then go out. And that will keep your corners where you have them. Oh, you're practicing watercolor? Cool. I'm pretty practicing watercolor. I understood that before you corrected it. Dadgum. Dadgum watercolor. I mean, autocorrect. See? I have an autocorrect type brain. So, let's see. Did I make it? Oh, look, I'm going to have to make a different card base for it, because look, I made the card bigger than an A2 card. But that's okay, because I can always get a sheet of paper, and I can fold it to make this an actual card. And I don't have my ruler here that is anything bigger than a 4-inch ruler, so I can't even tell you what the real size of this is. So what do you think about that? I like it. Do you like it, Jay? I drew it. Jay's my son, and he's sitting over there, and he shook his head. And then he gave me that look like, Ma, leave me out of your stuff. So let's glue the other stuff together. It wouldn't surprise me if this one was bigger too. Is it? Is it? Is it? No, I think... Oh, look, I did it the right way with that one. Good deal. Okay. Good deal. So, now, I've watched, I think it was Jennifer McGuire. Oh, I must be frozen, because I am nowhere near that frame. Huh. Am I back? Can you hear me? Are you still there? You can hear me? Okay, well, bear with me, because it should pop up. The video should pop back up. So, what happened was, see, I don't have an actual webcam that I can use that has good quality. And since YouTube cut us off, people under 1,000 subscribers can't just use their mobile to live stream. I had to figure out a way to use my phone as my webcam, and so I'm using Droid Cam. It's an app that I had to install on my computer and onto my phone. And I think because I'm using the free version, I think it timed out on me. Because I've been live for 1 hour and 15 minutes, and I think it just like said, okay, I'm done. Or am I done again? Is it doing it? I can't tell. Now it looks... Okay. I think YouTube's just lagging on me, man. It's just lagging. Let's see what OBS is showing me. Okay, it's showing me I'm good. Alright. Let's finish this up because it's been an hour and 15 minutes. And... I know people don't want to sit here for an hour and 15 minutes. So, instead of messing with that glue again, I'm going to use my two-sided sticky tape that I got from Stampin' Up! In one of my kits. I think it was the Paper Pumpkin kit, matter of fact. I'm just going to put that two-sided tape right there. And it's called Tear Tape. Oh, and then when you stick it, it's stuck. Well, maybe not. There we go. Let's try to get it close to the edge as we can. Yeah, once it's stuck, it's stuck. And really stick it down and burnish it. So I'm going to link this video. You're your backpack. You're your backpack. You're back. I'm back. I'm back. There's a song like that. Sometimes back. But I'm not going to sing it because I don't want to get copyright struck. Someone's back. If you listen to Eminem, you'll know what song that is. From way back in the day. Okie dokie. I think that's enough tape. And then I'm going to put a little bit of that glue around on here too after I peel these off, just so I'm not wasting it. Because I pulled it off of the edge of my thing onto that paper. Yeah, you know how you know what's a good timing thing for my videos is my dog. Because she's down here hitting my leg with her nose saying, okay, Mom, you've done that long enough. She's like, it's time to give me your attention now. You have been talking to the air for too long, Mother. Alright. Good thing about doing stuff like this. Oh, you love Eminem, huh? One of the good things about doing things like this is that I totally did it crooked. Now see, Brutus Monroe says do it with the fold open like that, and it's, but I can't look, and now it's all stuck down, and I do this every time on live. I have to trim it now on this side here because I got too much white hanging, but it's okay. His trick doesn't work for me. It works for him great, it doesn't work for me. Alright, so, and I didn't use the glue like I said I was going to, but you know what I think will work? What I'm going to do, Jennifer McGuire had a video where she did oh, look at that. I didn't. Where she took die cut and she pieced them together after she cut them. I think it was Jennifer McGuire. It might have been Ashley Tucker. Okay, we're not doing that with that. But I want to do it like that. Do you? Yeah, I'm not. I don't feel alone no more. You just made me feel like I'm not alone in this industry because I get it messed up a lot. Okay, let's pop those letters out so that way nothing gets screwy before we. So what she did was she took actually. She didn't go all over the place like I just did. I just did that because I'm crazy and that's what I do. Crazy things before I think it through. See, I should be like dotting these, but oh my gosh, this is just too much little stuff here. I think it's going to stick just fine. Let's just do it that way. Let's see. Okay. One good thing about the art glitter glue is you can still move things around. Can you even see what I'm doing? Barely. Barely. I have really got to remember to get in frame. Okay. Go on there. There we go. Alright. We got that stuck down. Now, we're going to take, because I've got the glue there, so I'm going to take the H and I'm going to pop it in there. You know, I've watched so many other crafters that I'm having a hard time remembering who I learned what from. I'm going to have to get me a little notebook so I can start remembering who taught me what technique. So when I'm doing these videos, I can say, oh yes, it was this crafter, or oh, it was that crafter, or, you know, this is the channel for that person. Okay. And then the good thing is our glitter glue will dry clear. So, as long as I don't mess with it too much, you shouldn't see all that. But now what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to let it dry like I should. And I'm just going to cut it out like this. I really should just take the die and die cut it. But then I would have to get up and go over there. And I don't want to do that. So I'm just going to cut it like this. And the good thing is this glitter cardstock. It's Cricut glitter cardstock that I got in a mystery box, I think, a long time ago. And I wanted to use it. The good thing is it's a little bit thick, so I can cut right up against it without cutting it. Because anybody who knows me knows I don't like to fussy cut. Fussy cutting is not my thing. It's not my jam, man. And I don't want to cut the actual word. And May made it. I watch her videos a lot of times. And she said when you're fussy to put your scissors at an angle and you'll see what you're cutting better. And so that's what I'm doing. So that way I'm getting right up like under. And it's... She has other techniques and tricks too to get a really good cut with your, when you're fussy cutting. Alright guys, once I glue this on, we'll be done. I'm saying guys, Ivy, like there's more than one of you out there. I wonder if anybody's going to tune in tomorrow. For, tomorrow at midnight. if you watched the entire video of my 100 subscriber video, if you watch the entire video, there's more to it than just commenting on the video, and the video tells you. If you watch the entire video, you'll know what you need to do to be entered into the contest that I'm having for a $5 gift card. And it'll be like a Visa digital, and if somebody like yeah, watch May May. She has a bunch of videos on her techniques and tricks and all that stuff. She's really good card maker. She's where I learned a lot of my stuff from. She's how I found out about Brutus Monroe. But where was I going with that? What was I saying? My brain just went. Oh my God, I don't remember what I was saying. I looked over to read the comments because they're not right in front of me. They're over to the side over here. And I think I'm getting a little carried away with the dimensions here. Just a needle. But what was I talking about? Oh, the giveaway. Okay. So anyway, like people that are in overseas, I'm going to attempt to do the giveaway gift card digitally. So that way, no matter where you're at, you can get it. And that way you get the full $5, and I don't have to worry about shipping or stamps or any of that, and I can just get your email you your gift card. It can be for Amazon too, because that one would be even easier if you use Amazon. I don't know, but there we go, guys. There's my hello card. And it's all popped up. I think it's cute. Just needs to be trimmed right there. So there's that one, and there's that one. Now, I didn't make 2 cards tonight, of course, but yes, I did at the same time. So an hour and 28, oh my gosh, an hour and a half for a card. I gotta get quicker. Ivy, thank you so much for joining me. Everybody else in the replay, if you watch this, thank you for watching. Hit subscribe, hit like, hit share. Share my videos, please. That way other people can find me and they can join us. Tuesdays, 6 p.m. Thank you. Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, lives. Videos going up every time I finish one. I am not going to be, I'm going to let my commitment issue go right there with that. I'm not going to give you a set day that new videos come up, because I don't ever know when I'm going to have a completed video, because I have to edit and everything. Ivy says goodbye, Jay. All right, bye, Ivy. Bye, everybody.